The Karur tragedy that claimed 41 lives has drawn top political leaders rushing to meet the victims' families. But whilst the spotlight is on politics, News9 is on the ground bringing you the gut-wrenching stories of those who lost their loved ones.
We've come here at the Emur village in Karur district to meet the family members of those who lost their loved ones at the Stampede that took 41 lives. It was a rally of superstar actor Talapati Vijay, and these family members had also come there to see the actor. If you can tell us, என்ன ஆயிடுச்சு சார்?
அங்கே என்னாச்சுன்னு என்ன தெரியாம சார். காலையில் பசங்க வீட்டில் பசங்க பையன் ஃபோன் பண்ணேன். முடி வெட்டலான்னு ஒரு 200 காசு கேட்டேன். நான் வேலைக்கு போயிட்டுண்டா தம்பி, மத்தியானம் கொண்டு தரோண்டா அப்படின்னு சொன்னேன். சொன்னதுக்கு இப்போ கொடுத்த பழம் மத்தியானம் கொடுத்து என்ன பண்ணுறது அப்படின்னா, அப்புறம் வந்து சரி அங்கே வர காசு வண்டி எடுத்து வர சொன்னேன். அப்புறம் வேண்டாம் மேடம் நான் மத்தியானம் வந்துடுறேன்டா அப்படின்னு சொன்னேன். சொல்லிட்டு சரின்ட்டு எங்கள் அம்மா பேசுது அப்படின்னு சொல்லி போனை கொடுத்தியா. வீட்டில் வந்துட்டு என்ன சொன்னா, இது மாதிரி மீட்டிங் கூப்பிட்றாங்க நான் போயிட்டு வரட்டா அப்படின்னு கேட்டா. என்ன தெரியும் என்ன அப்படியே போயிட்டு வாங்க, என்ன இப்போ அப்படியே என்ன பண்ணுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு என்ன சரி என்ன பண்ணுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு விட்டுட்டு அப்புறம் சரி போனாலும் போயிருக்க மாட்டேன்னு தான் நான் நம்பி வந்தேன். இங்கே வந்து பார்த்தா வீட்டில் வந்து பார்த்தா ஆளக்கான கேட்டால் மீட்டிங் போயிட்டுனாங்க. சரின்ட்டு ஒரு நாள் வேறு கூப்பிட்டு ஒரு ஆள் கூப்பிட்டாங்க. போயிட்டு அங்கே போய் இருந்ததுக்கு பையன் பெரிய ஃபோன் பண்ணி அம்மா எங்கப்பா என்ன மீட்டிங் போயிடுச்சுப்பா என்ன மீட்டிங்கில் 108 நிறையா போகுது, அம்மாட்ட 108 நிறையா போகுதுப்பா அப்படின்னாங்க. சரின்ட்டு இப்போ சின்ன பையனுக்கு ஃபோன் பண்ணப்பா, அப்பா கேளுப்பானியா. சின்ன பையனுக்கு ஃபோன் பண்ணி கேட்டதுக்கு அம்மா உள்ளே தான் இருக்குதுப்பா அப்படின்னியா. அவன் அண்ணன் கேட்கறாடா, சரி என்னடா சொல்கிறான் அப்படின்னா, இங்கே தான் இருக்கு, அங்கே உள்ளதான் உட்காந்துருக்காங்க, நான் வெளியே இருக்கிறேன்ப்பா அப்படின்னியா.
And here's a view of what the situation in Karur looks like 3 days after the incident took place. Now, of course, the site is yet to be cleared on. The municipality workers, they're of course over there. One stark comparison that we can constantly draw is from what happened right outside the Chinnaswamy Stadium, where the clearance of all the leftovers from the Stampede and the tragic site were cleared off just the next day. 3 days on, the site is yet to be cleared on. What's more is that posters blaming actor-turned-politician and TVK chief Vijay have cropped up, and these are of course quoted by the Tamil Nadu Students Union, saying that the murder of the 39 people is on the hands of actor-turned-politician Vijay. The anguish of relatives, we just told you, DMK slamming the TVK, the BJP slamming the DMK, politics all around. And what's more is that just a short while ago, Union Minister Nirmala Sitharaman was at Karur, at the site. She addressed the media and answered all of those questions, saying, I'm only here for a dedicated mission as to understand what's happened, to take a stock of what really prevailed, to deliver the Prime Minister's message, and of course announced compensation and ex gratia from the PM National Relief Fund. 2 lakh rupees compensation for those that lost their loved ones, and about 50,000 for those that are getting treatment for major and minor injuries. At least 50 of those currently receiving treatment. So politics that has ensued. Meanwhile, the hearing that was supposed to take place on this particular matter is now going to be filed before the Madurai bench tomorrow, and it seems like it's only going to be taken up by the vacation bench on Friday this week. What's more is that we've gone door to door to understand the peril and the ordeal of those that lost their loved ones. Mohammed Wajiullah, my colleague Thoya Jakshi, she's been knocking on doors and really asking the people what really prevailed and what kind of help was meted out to them at the hands of the government. Here are some of those reactions. Take a listen.
11 மணிக்கு மேலே போனாங்க சார். 11 மணிக்கு வீட்டை விட்டு போனாங்க. எங்கள் மாமனார் வேணான்னு கூட்டிகிட்டு வந்தாங்க. வேணாம் வெயில் எல்லாம் போக வேண்டாம், வெயில் இந்த மாதிரி வெயில் தாங்க சார். அங்க பக்கத்துல
I told them not to go because it's too sunny out.
வந்து வீட்ல உட்கார வச்சாரு. தண்ணி குடிச்சிட்டு திட்டிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. எங்கேயுமே விடுறதில்ல.
We were shouting at them.
எங்காவது அங்க போய் ஒரு ஓரமா என்ன பார்த்துட்டு வரட்டுமா, பார்த்துட்டு வந்தா நான் ஏன் கூட்டு
வந்தீங்க? It's too sunny out, but they did not listen. They said we will want to see actor Vijay. We will go and stand in a shady place.
வயசு பிள்ளைங்க எல்லாம் கிளம்பிச்சுக்கலாம். வயசு பிள்ளைங்க வேணாம்னு தான் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்குதுங்க.
All youngsters left together.
சாரை பார்க்க போகிறோம். நானும் ஒரு மூலையில் உட்காந்து பார்த்துட்டு வரேன்ட்டு ஒரு ஆர்வ கோளாறுல தான் சார் போயிட்டாங்க. ஒரு ஆசையில் ஒரு விஜய் பார்க்கலாம் அப்படின்னு.
Even without listening to what I was telling.
12 மணிக்கு மேலே போனாங்க. 11 மணிக்கு மேலே போனாங்க. அங்கே
he left around 11 o'clock.
அதுக்கப்புறம் எந்த தகவலும் 7 7:15 மேலே எங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஃபோட்டோ வந்தது. அது என்
After
பையன்
7,
என் மருமகனோட
7:30,
தம்பி
we got a photo
என் மருமகனை என் மகளை அங்கே கல்யாணம் பண்ணி கொடுத்துருக்காங்க சார் பக்கத்து வீட்டில். அவங்க போய்
that
அந்த
I have
கூட்டத்துக்கே
given.
போயிருக்கான்.
I have
போயிட்டு அங்கே
married
ஹாஸ்பிட்டலில்
my
பார்த்துட்டு ஐயோ
daughter
நம்ம அண்ணியோட
to him.
அப்பா இல்லை அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு எங்களுக்கு ஃபோட்டோ அனுப்பிச்சி விட்டாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் சார் எங்கள் வீட்டிலேருந்து எல்லாரும் போனாங்க ஆம்பளைங்களாம். போனோன்னா அங்கே
That's when
போனோன்னே
we got
நம்ப
around
மாட்டேன்ட்டாங்க.
7,
எங்களை
7:30 we got
காட்டுங்க,
a photo
நாங்கள்
that
அதெல்லாம்
he
இதை
is no
பார்த்து
more.
நாங்கள் நம்ப முடியாது, எங்களை
That's when
காட்டுங்கன்னு
we got to
அழுதுருக்காங்க.
know and we all
அதுக்கப்புறம் தான்
went
சார்
to that
காட்டியிருக்காங்க.
hospital.
காட்டினதுக்கப்புறம் எங்கள் மாமியார் தாங்க சார் உறுதி செய்யப்பட்டது. அப்புறம் பேர் இதெல்லாம் அட்ரஸ் எல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு போஸ்ட்மார்ட்டம்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு தான் தருவோம்னாங்க. நான் விடிய விடிய உட்காந்துருந்து விடிய காலம்
They all
ஞாயிற்றுக்கிழமை
said
காலையில் தான்
that
சார்
we have to do the postmortem only, then we will be handing over the body.
ஒரே ஒரு ரசீது மட்டும் என் மாமனார் கையில் கொடுத்துருக்காங்களாம். அங்கே
They just
மின்மயணத்தில்
gave
இருக்கிறதான
one
அந்த ரசீது அதை மட்டும் வாங்கிட்டு போய் நாங்கள் அடக்கம்
to my
பண்ணிட்டு
father-in-law's
வந்து இவ்வளோ
hand.
நேரம் வரைக்கும் நாங்கள் அழுதுட்டு புலம்பிட்டு தான் சார் இருக்கோம். இதுதான் எங்களோட நிலைமை.
This is the situation that we are in right now. We are completely broken. We are
ரொம்ப
heartbroken
வயசானவங்களோ
for the
ரொம்ப தெய்வம்
situation.
அப்படி காணப்பட
We have
மாட்டாங்க.
lost our
எங்க எங்க
mother-in-law.
சொல்றது என்னோட அம்மா அவங்க எனக்கு நான் மருமக தான் சார். ஆனா எனக்கு அம்மா மாதிரி என்ன
I am the daughter-in-law, but I treat her like my own mother.
இல்ல அவங்க நல்ல திடகாத்திரமான உடம்போட
She is
நல்ல
not
மகன்
even
போயிட்டு
the age
திடீர்னு
of
இல்லைன்னு சொன்னா எங்களுக்கு
dying.
ரொம்ப வருத்தமா இருக்கு
But
சார். இது
this
வந்து
sudden
எங்களால
death
ஒண்ணும் பண்ண
of
முடியாது.
hers
இந்த
is
மாதிரி
not,
நிறைய
we
பேர்
are not
வந்து
able to
போறாங்க
handle the
சொல்றீங்க.
situation.
ஆனா எங்களால என்னால கூட நான் கூட போயிடுவேன் சார். எங்க பாப்பா என் வீட்டுக்காரர் எல்லாத்தையும் பார்த்துட்டு போயிடுவேன். என் மாமனாருக்கு யாரு சார் ஆறுதல் சொல்றது? இப்போ அதுதான் அவர் வந்து சம்சாரம் போனா
Who
சகலமே
is there to
போச்சுன்னு
take
சொல்லுவாங்க.
care
அந்த
of
மாதிரி
my
அவர்
father-in-law?
ரொம்ப மனசால அப்படியே நொந்து போயிருக்காரு. என்னால நான்
They
எப்படி
are
அவரை தேடி
completely
போகணும், என்ன பண்ண
heartbroken.
போறோம் அப்படின்றதே தெரியல. ஆனா காசு வேண்டாம், என் உயிரே போயிடுச்சு, இது என்ன காசு அப்படின்னு அவர் சொல்லி அழுகும்போது அன்னைக்கு வரவங்கள்ட்ட எல்லாம் சொல்றாங்க.
They are
ரொம்ப
literally
கஷ்டமா
not
இருக்கு
ready
சார்.
to
என்ன
accept
நடந்தது
the
ஏது நடந்தது
compensation.
இன்ன வரைக்குமே எங்களுக்கு தெரியல
We
சார்.
want,
எப்படி இறந்தாங்கன்னு
we,
இன்ன
my
வரைக்குமே எங்களுக்கு தெரியல. நாங்க
mother-in-law is
டிவி
only
போட்டு
not
பார்க்குற
there.
நிலைமையில இல்லைங்க
What is
சார்.
the point of
இதுதான் உண்மை.
taking the
ஆனா எங்க
compensation?
மாமியார்
We
நாங்க
don't need the
இழந்தது ரொம்ப
money.
மிகப்பெரிய இழப்பு. அது எதாலையும் சரி பண்ண முடியாது.
Nobody can ever.
One of the affected families of the Karur tragedy site, and the death toll has now risen to 41 after the stampede during actor-turned politician Vijay's rally for his political party Tamilaga Vetri Karagam in Karur in Tamil Nadu on Saturday evening and night. Now police charged 3 close aides of actor and politician Vijay with culpable homicide and negligence. This happened exactly on Sunday. Inquiry Commission Head Justice Aruna Jagadisan inspected the incident spot where 41 people lost their lives in a stampede in Tamil Nadu's Karur. Sources suggested leaders of opposition, Rahul Gandhi telephoned Chief Minister M.K. Stalin to inquire about the tragic Karur stampede. And these are some of those politicians that made a beeline. You can see Chief K. Annamalai, who cut short his Sri Lanka visit, and he earlier made a beeline to Karur, again slamming the DMK government, saying actor-turned politician Vijay has all the right to go on and campaign. The people have all the right to go and visit their political leaders. It's actually the DMK government that could not carry out the right preparedness. A Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman with Dr. Murugan and the BJP delegation also visiting all the family members, visiting the hospital where everybody was receiving treatment, going door to door, and that's Nirmala Sitharaman right on the site where the tragedy actually unfolded, where the site is yet to be cleared up. Of course, flanked by top police officials on either side. Nirmala Sitharaman, the Union Finance Minister, earlier taking stock of the situation, and she later on briefed the media as well that I'm here on a dedicated mission to understand what's really happened, to deliver the Prime Minister's message, and I'm not in a position as of now to start pulling collars and trying to jump the gun in terms of suggesting who's really the culprit here and who really should be held accountable. Rahul Gandhi also dialed TVK President Vijay to convey his condolences for his supporters and their death in the same incident. But some of these pictures, and that's why we're trying to tell you that this is going beyond the numbers, beyond what really happened over there in Karur. These posters have now come up, and these posters translate to actor Vijay being the murderer of the 39 lives. These have been pasted up by the Tamil Nadu Students' Union. At least that's what the under signage on all of these posters tell us. And whilst these have come up, M.K. Stalin has come out with his own tweet and his own statement urging everybody, all stakeholders, even the common civilians, to not take part in any kind of disinformation or misinformation, defamation campaign on social media, urging that everybody here has to act responsibly. And amidst the heated blame game, the tragic stampede in Karur, Chief Minister Stalin has now appealed to the people against the disinformation. After the tragic stampede at actor-turned-politician Vijay's rally, it left over 40 people dead. Several posters that appeared to have cropped up across several areas accusing Vijay of being responsible for this entire chaos. Now, one particular poster, the many that you can see, allegedly put up by the Tamil Nadu Students' Union. They demand Vijay's arrest, calling him a political figure who, quote-unquote, took the lives of 39 innocent people and then escaped. The posters claim that there is a deliberate attempt to defame TVK and shift public anger, while suggesting that the ruling party is the true culprit. Authorities have not yet confirmed who was behind the posters, and investigations into the cause of the stampede are in fact ongoing. The tragic stampede had occurred during a campaign event in Karur district for Vijay's party TVK, and all of this ahead of next year's state elections. My colleague Mohammad Wajiullah, he's filed in a ground report, helps us understand what do these posters essentially mean. Take a look.
Posters calling for the arrest of Talapati Vijay have been placed across places in Karur right now, and we've seen similar posters in various other spots, and this is one such place where we thought we'll show our viewers also. And let me try to Google Lens this entire poster and show it to you what is it actually trying to say, because it's in Tamil, and we will translate it. It says, Tamil Nadu, Vijay, who took the lives of 39 innocent people, escaped. Arrest the political figure as murderer. This has been done by Tamil Nadu Student Union in various spots in the city, in the town, and this poster with the blood in the hand of Vijay by the Students Union of Tamil Nadu has asked for the arrest of Vijay, and they've called him a murderer for killing 39 people according to this particular poster.
Now, the death toll has risen to 41 after the stampede during actor-turned-politician Vijay's rally for his political party Tamilaga Vetri Kazhagam in Karur in Tamil Nadu on Saturday. Police have charged 3 close aides, but again mentioning of actor and politician Vijay with culpable homicide and negligence on Sunday. My colleague Mohammad Wajiullah, he's filed another ground report right from the site. This is day 3 of the tragedy site in Karur. Take a look.
Day 3 of the Karur stampede tragedy, and we are at the spot where that incident happened, and you can still see that the banners, the flags, the footwear, the chappal, all of them are still lying like this at that very spot. If I can tell my camera person to first start by showing you what is on the right hand side. Yesterday we had shown you how these chappals and these footwears were lying like this, and that entire place which has been barricaded by the police taping. You can see how the damage has happened. That has still been kept like this. Today morning, what we've been told, the one-person commission, Aruna Jagadishan, had also visited this place. She spoke to the people nearby to get a sense of what happened there. And as you can see, the damage has still been kept the way it is from the day of the incident. The slippers, the chappals, the flags, all of these things have still been kept the way it is, and they have not removed it. You can see all their mufflers. Everything is still here, and this is all the reminiscence of what had remained from that day at Karur rally. And as I've told you, that this is the very spot where the bus stopped, where we saw Vijay speaking to the people who were stuck down, who were fainting. He'd even offered to them. But what I'm going to show you on the right is also a similar view of what we saw yesterday. Day 3, and the chappals are still here. In the RCB case, if you remember, we had seen the next day itself, in the RCB case, the next day itself, the chappals were removed from the spot. But in Karur Stampede, we've seen how all of this still remain here for day 3. When I spoke to the police officer that why all of this is still kept, he said that the investigation is going on, and that is why they are not allowed to remove anything from the spot, and everything has been kept the way it is for the person, the one-man commission, the one-person commission to come and investigate. As you can also see something, a police cap is also here. So this highlighting that how Tamil Nadu police was also present, and one of their people also was a part which was stuck in the rally, and how they were also present here while we are seeing a lot of politics being played around the incident. TVK today has sought hearing at the Madurai bench with regards to an independent inquiry, an unbiased inquiry from an outside agency instead of the one-man commission which the government has set up. They believe that it will not be able to give out the truth that had happened here at Karur, while We've seen how compensation has also been announced by various political parties. The Prime Minister has also announced compensation to the bereaved. But so far, what we've learned is the death toll has risen to 41. Till last night, it was 40 people who had lost their life. Today, 41 people is the count that we've got to know. Sukuna, a lady who's suffering from her injuries, yesterday had succumbed to her injuries last night, is what we've been told. So the death toll now is 41. The current situation is that today morning Aruna Jagdishan had come to inspect this entire place. Today the Madurai bench will be hearing TVK's plea, and that is something that we'll have to wait and watch. And at around 11 a.m. we've been told the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will also be visiting Karur and will also be speaking to the people who've been affected by this stampede. For now, this is Mohammad Wajiullah along with my camera person Mahadev for News9.
Well, just a quick update on that report. That hearing is now going to take place on Friday. All right then, shifting our focus here to the world of sports, where international diplomacy has also played its own part. The emphatic victory at the hands of the men in blue, Surya Kumar and his men, lifting the Asia Cup trophy or not, because it seems like even as Pakistan lost the ACC chief, Mohsin Naqvi, also the Pakistan Interior Minister lost his cool. There's lots to talk about here. Take a look. Well, after leading India to a triumphant Asia Cup victory, Captain Surya Kumar Yadav opened up about what the win truly means. He acknowledged Prime Minister Narendra Modi's congratulatory message, calling it a source of motivation for the entire team. Surya Kumar Yadav also reflected on the nationwide celebrations that followed the win, saying such moments, they inspire the team to perform even better in the future. And here's the breaking development. Importantly, he expressed his intent to dedicate support to India's armed forces and the victims of the Pahalgam terror attack, something he could not fully convey during the high-paced press conference. Surya Kumar Yadav, hailing Prime Minister Narendra Modi's tweet in support of the team, says feels good when country's leader bats on the front foot. It felt like he took the strike and scored the runs, talking about Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And there seemed to be no trophy, but Surya Kumar Yadav mimicking picking up the trophy, going to his teammates and then celebrating it. That's the Prime Minister's tweet. Says Operation Sindoor on the games field. The outcome is the same. India wins. Congratulations to our cricketers. Now, a lot of quotes on that particular tweet by the BCCI Secretary, Devjit Saikia, who's categorically called Mohsin Naqvi to return the medals and the trophy once and for all, and for BCCI to pick this up later at the ICC governance meet, which is expected to take place later this year, either November, in Dubai. Surya Kumar also says the Prime Minister and his tweet boosted the team's morale.
बहुत अच्छी फीलिंग थी। आप जब एक टूर्नामेंट अनबीटन जाते हो तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है आपको। बहुत अच्छी फीलिंग थी पूरे टीम के लिए, पूरे देश के लिए, और बहुत मज़ा आया। कल रात में आके हम बैठे, थोड़ा टाइम बात की, अच्छा टाइम निकाला और बहुत मज़ा आया। कंट्रोवर्सी तो नहीं बोलूँगा मैं। अगर आपने देखा होगा सही से तो ट्रॉफी तो देखी होगी आपने, लोगों ने डाला ही है फोटो, यहाँ वहाँ सब ट्रॉफी तो थी, बट जो असली ट्रॉफीज आप जीतते हो वो है जो लोगों का मन जीतते हो, जो प्लेयर्स है उनका भरोसा जीतते हो, जो सपोर्ट स्टाफ है जो उन्होंने भरोसा दिखाया है, जो लोग बिहाइंड द सीन्स काम करते हैं, वो असली ट्रॉफीज है। ये जो मिलने वाली है वो तो चलो एक सिल्वरवेयर है, बट एट द सेम टाइम जो इतने लोग काम करते हैं, इतने लोग मेहनत करते हैं ग्राउंड पे, वो असली ट्रॉफी है। अच्छा लगता है जब देश के लीडर खुद बैटिंग करते हैं फ्रंट फुट पे। ऐसा लग रहा था उन्होंने स्ट्राइक ली और रन बनाए, बहुत अच्छा लगा देख के। और जब सर ही आगे खड़े हैं सबके तो फिर प्लेयर्स तो खुल के खेलेंगे ही ना। नहीं, अच्छी फीलिंग है। सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट ये है कि देश पूरी खुशियां मना रहा है, वो सबसे अच्छा लग रहा है। और वापस जाएंगे और अच्छा लगेगा, और अच्छा करने के लिए और इंस्पिरेशन और मोटिवेशन मिले। नहीं देखिए, वो मैं प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में जब चल के आ रहा था तो मैंने सोचा ऐसा कि इतने भारतीय हैं हम लोग, कुछ छोटा चीज तो हम लोग सपोर्ट कर ही सकते हैं अपनी तरफ से। अगर कुछ अगर धीरे धीरे करके सब लोग हेल्प कर दे तो अच्छा ही हो जाएगा। तो मेरे मन से निकली हुई बात थी। मैं एक्चुअली पूरी लाइन कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाया उस टाइम। आर्म्ड फोर्सेस एंड विक्टिम्स ऑफ पहलगाम बोलना था, बट उसमें सब इतना फटाफट चल रहा था कि उतने अफरा तफरी में कुछ ज्यादा बोल नहीं पाया मैं। बट वो मेरी तरफ से जो मैं कर सकता हूँ उतना तो मैं कर ही सकता हूँ।
Well, now the Board of Cricket Control in India, or the BCCI, has expressed strong displeasure following the controversial Asia Cup trophy presentation. The incident unfolded when the Asian Cricket Council chairman Mohsin Naqvi reportedly took the trophy with him from the dais after the Indian team refused to accept the trophy directly from him. Devajit Saikia, BCCI secretary, condemned the actions of Mohsin Naqvi, describing the episode as very unfortunate and unsporting. Now, Saikia clarified that whilst the Indian team came forward to receive their medals, they chose not to accept the trophy from Mohsin Naqvi due to his permanent association with Pakistan, highlighting the sensitive political undertones in the situation. This did not mean the gentleman can just take away the trophy, said Saikia, affirming that the BCCI fully intends to reclaim the trophy. At the earliest, the board has announced plans to raise the issue formally at the upcoming International Cricket Council board meeting scheduled for November in Dubai, seeking a resolution at the highest levels of cricket governance. The incident overshadowed India's victory celebrations on the podium, where the champions were left without their much-awaited trophy, sparking debates about sportsmanship and administrative conduct in international cricket. The BCCI's decision reflects growing tensions within Asian cricket administration and also underlines the complex interplay between politics and sport in the region. The board remains firm on safeguarding India's rightful honor and ensuring that such incidents do not undermine the spirit of the future.
In fact, we have decided not to take the trophy from the ACC chairman, who happens to be one of the main leader of Pakistan. So we decided not to take it from him. But that does not mean that the gentleman will take away the trophy with him along with the medals. So it is very unfortunate, very unsporting, and we hope that the trophy and the medals will be returned to India as soon as possible. There is a ICC conference in the month of November, in the first week of November in Dubai. In the next conference, we are going to lodge a very serious and very strong protest against the act of the ACC chairperson.
Another breaking development, take a look at this. Pakistan cricket captain Salman Ali Agha has made a major announcement after the Asia Cup clash. He earlier took that particular check of match fees and then threw it away on the side of the dais. Addressing the press, the Pakistan skipper said that the entire Pakistan team has decided to donate their match fees to civilians and children impacted by India's Operation Sindoor. The announcement comes days after Indian skipper Surya Kumar Yadav pledged to donate his full match fee to the armed forces and to the families of the victims of the Pahalgam terror attack, in which 26 people, mainly tourists, were killed in April this year. In response, India launched Operation Sindoor 2 weeks later, targeting terror camps across the border. We'll donate the match fees to all those that were affected by India's Operation Sindoor. This is the Pak captain making that big announcement, saying the Pakistan, the entire match fees is going to go to those affected by India's Operation Sindoor. A statement that is being mirrored because Surya Kumar Yadav himself had said that his match fees he would like to donate to the armed forces and the civilians that were affected during the Pahalgam terror carnage. Pakistan team to now donate, copying India's moves. And this coming after that $750,000 US dollars match fee check by the Pakistan skipper was thrown and tossed to the side right on the dais. A signal to Mohsin Naqvi as well. What's really happening within the Pakistani team? But for the Indian cricketing side's perspective, the BCCI is now going to lodge a formal complaint at the highest levels of cricket governance. In November later this year, Mohsin Naqvi took away the trophy and the medals, which are rightfully the Indian champions' medals and trophy. Pakistan loses, its minister and the ACC council chief loses its cool. Emphatic victory of the men in blue leaves not just the Pakistan cricket team, but the entire PCB, Mohsin Naqvi, and the ACC administration rattled. After leading India to a triumphant Asia Cup victory, Surya Kumar Yadav opened up about what the win truly means. And let's put these pictures and take a look at these pictures into perspective. Because what's really happened here, if you take a closer look at some of these pictures, There is no trophy, but the players are truly rejoicing. There seems to be no trophy after Mohsin Naqvi. All right, what we're also learning is that the BCCI Secretary, Devajit Saikia, is with us on the broadcast here. If you can hear us, Mr. Saikia, would you like to tell us about how the BCCI now plans to mount this charge against the PCB and the ACC? I mean, those medals and that trophy is rightfully ours, isn't it?
You are absolutely right. The trophy belongs to India. If you look at the scorecard and whoever has watched the match live or in the stadium, they have final. But all other previous two matches against Pakistan also, we have won against them hands down. So after this thumping victory, India deserves the trophy as well as the medal. But unfortunately, the chairperson of ACC, Mr. Naqvi, he decided that he took a very firm stand that he is going to give the trophy to the champion. And from very beginning, we have expressed our intention that we are not going to be a part of with any Pakistani authorities or any Pakistani players or the captain also, apart from playing the match in the pitch. So there was no handshake, no photo sessions with them. If you look at the whole run till the final presentation ceremony, we have made it very clear that we are not going to be part of any other activities other than cricket. So we have played the game of cricket with true spirit and letter, and therefore there cannot be any fault on BCCI.
And Mr.
So
Saikia, congratulations to BCCI for again, not lifting the trophy as of now, but again retaining that championship position. Will Mohsin Naqvi's actions now lead to a major and larger crackdown on the PCB? What do you think on that particular front?
So far as the frequent action and the action which BCCI is going to do now, we are contemplating a lot of initiative, a lot of actions against him. Tomorrow, purportedly, there is a meeting of the ACC, and in that ACC meeting, which is scheduled to held in Dubai, till now no confirmation has come, but initially we received the information on 30th there will be ACC's meeting.
Okay.
But once we get the exact time and venue for more representatives will join either physically or online. And in that meeting also where all the member countries of ACC will be part, so we'll raise a very serious objection. And our main intention is that we request or will demand in that meeting that the trophy and medals should be given to India immediately without any further delay. Mr. Naqvi has no right to keep the custody of the trophy and the medals with him. So
one final question, Mr. Saikia. The ceremony and the post-match, ceremony was delayed by almost about an hour. Per se. People were waiting for it to happen. Of course, the highlights were impeccable. We wanted to watch then on. But what were the backroom talks that happened in those hour and a half? Could you help the viewers understand the politics that was primarily at play? What was really happening? Why did the ceremony get delayed for an hour and a half? And what really happened in those hours?
So I am not privy to the matters which was going on during that 1.5 hours time. But whatever we get adamancy of the gentleman who is the chairperson of ACC, who happens to be the Interior Minister of Pakistan, he wanted to give the trophy to Indian team, and which Indian team have refused to accept. And finally, that took about 1.5 hours to complete the process. So apart from that, I do not have what internal politics was going. BCCI's stand was clear from day one itself that we are not going to shake hands with the other side's player or the captain, and also to receive any trophy if we win. But whatever may be the situation, we rightly deserve the trophy and the medals, and it should come back to us.
No, you're absolutely right, Mr. Saikia. We rightfully deserve that trophy. It is ours. We will get it back. I do need to ask you this as well, because critics have claimed that playing the tournament led to this situation. How do you answer those particular charges, as it allowed the PCB chief, Mohsin Naqvi, who's double timing as the Interior Minister also, he leads the ACC. It gave him an opportunity to throw up these shenanigans because we ended up playing this tournament. How do you answer those charges, sir?
Whether the trophy is in our cupboard or not, that does not change the outcome of the tournament. Who is the champion? If you ask a small kid also on the street, they will say that India is the champion, and India defeated Pakistan 5 wickets in the final, and other 2 matches also which have a huge margin. So everybody knows India is the champion. Whether we have the trophy or medal with us or not, that doesn't change the color of the outcome of the tournament. Asia Cup this year also, we are champion 2 years ago in Sri Lanka also. BCCI and the Indian team was the champion. So nobody can change the outcome of the matches, whether it is in Sri Lanka or in Dubai.
Prime Minister
So-
said Operation Sindoor on the games field, and the outcome is the same. India wins yet again. How do you look at the Prime Minister's tweet? We all know, we've been talking about it, that you retweeted that post. You have your own quotations and opinions on that, but we wanted to hear it live, sir. What did you make of the Prime Minister's tweet?
Honorable Prime Minister is a great fan of cricket, I am sure about that, and he has rejoiced and he has expressed the opinion of every citizen of the country. Our leader has rightly said whatever he has said in his tweet, that we have won in Sindoor in the borders, as well as now I can say that we have done it in the cricket pitch also. So, if you want me to add something more, then Operation Sindoor was in the terrain of Pakistan, and Operation Tilak is in the pitches of Dubai.
Operation Killa, Operation Tilak, Operation Sindoor, so many operations that are already underway. The Defence Minister says that Operation Sindoor is not paused, but we'll keep the politics aside. Many thanks for speaking to us, Mr. Saike. Before we let you go, would you want to talk about the players' performance? I mean, Tilak coming through, Abhishek with his run getting, and right at the end, we played so many spinners and not many pacers. You just had the Jasprit Bumrah. What do you make of the last and the final performance of the men in blue?
What I would like to say that India has won the ICC T20 trophy in Barbados last year in the month of June, July. Now this is Asia Cup trophy, Champions Trophy also we won in February, March this year. And next our target is in February, the ICC T20 World Cup is going to happen in India. And that is the run-up we are preparing. And we hope the running and the winning momentum will continue till February 2026.
All right, then let's hope, Mr. Saike, that we very soon get the trophy back in the hands of the skipper and the team in blue, and our medals, of course, because we rightfully deserve it. Many thanks for speaking to News9, taking out the time.